Hi, I'm Tess. I'm a naturopath in the southwest corner of Australia in Margaret River. I've been a practitioner for nearly 6 years, and I think it's been about 5 of those years, if not more, that I've been a group mentee with Rachel. I was lucky enough to find a webinar that Rachel did on blood pathology just quite soon after I graduated, and I loved it. It was everything that I've been looking for. So I've been getting patients coming in, bringing in their test results, and I had no idea what I was doing. So it really helped give me that first grounding. And I loved the way Rachel explained things. I found it really easy to understand, even things that may be quite complex. She has great humour, it fits in with me. So I think pretty much after I finished that webinar, I hunted her down, and the rest is history. I have been a group mentee ever since. So I can't really remember a time when I wasn't a group mentor. So I think it's been such an integrated part of my practice that, once a month I have this amazing grounding point, to kind of reconnect back in with our practices and our principles. It's always a chance for me to learn something new. I really love in the group mentoring that we talk through case studies. I think running through a case is so much more beneficial because it's real life. You can learn all the different conditions or different treatment for conditions, but we know that our patients don't really fit into a box ever. Well, none of mine ever do. So I think running through the case is really important because it's teaching you how to, navigate through a different patient's symptoms. Quite often they have more than one thing going on. So it's sort of helping to discern, where to start first or where to treat first. And it may not always be the most obvious thing. And I think that's probably one of the benefits of learning from Rachel is she's not the, not on the latest craze or the latest trend. She's really kind of teaching us to, I guess, think about things and think about your patient as an individual and not just what the latest craze is telling us or what the latest testing might be telling us. It's kind of really, educating us to go back to the basics, focus on the patient, focus on the results. What can you see from there? And go. And I think Rachel's way of educating us is amazing. So, the way that she can explain quite complex things. And if I could have her brain, I'd pay $1 million, but instead I just pay my amount for my mentoring, and that's pretty much just as good, I think. But yeah, really kind of getting that discernment of, looking at the research and don't just follow the crazes. And I think that's probably been a really, really powerful thing that I've, gotten out of mentoring. I also really love how, there's not just Rachel's brain that you're getting every single month with your case or sharing with another practitioner's case. You're getting, 11 other practitioners that we can all add in our little part of it, what we might have experienced before with a similar case or treatments that we found. So that's awesome. It's not just one brain that you're getting support with or getting advice from. It's multiple. And it doesn't matter whether it's my case or whether it's other practitioners throughout the year. I always come away from those sessions with so much more knowledge, always something that I can always apply straight away into clinic. And for me, I just really think it's such an important grounding point because I live, in a little bit of an isolated place. I've always been in solo practice. So it's really important for me to connect with other practitioners. Otherwise, I think it can feel a little bit isolating and you can feel a little bit unsure and what you're doing is right. So it's a really important thing for me to, keep going through that. So I think doing the mentoring has probably, if I'm considered maybe a baby naturopath still, I don't know, with nearly 6 years, I think so. But I feel like I'm so much more experienced from doing mentoring every single month compared to what I'd be if I'd just been doing my clinical practice. It's given me so much more confidence that no matter whatever walks in through my clinic door, I know that I've always got a place to start. I can always kind of go back to the basics with a patient, go back through their bloods, and then kind of work out from there. It's not that sort of, I need to jump on this new test, or I need to sort of try this new treatment program. I think it's really helped me, and also given me the confidence actually to actually research and use the research articles and use what's out there, rather than maybe listening to what might be fed to you from certain companies or reps. So kind of getting you the chance to have a mind of your own and find out what's best for your patients rather than listening to something else. So yeah, I think that's been a really big part of me doing mentoring, and a benefit is that I have so much more confidence, I have so much more skills than I would, and I can be so much more discerning about even what other companies or things might be telling me. I can sort of look at something logically and say, yeah, no, that's not actually for me, or no, I don't think I don't really need to use that. So I think for the benefit of my patients, I've also saved them a heap of money, because I'm not needing to jump on the latest test. I can really use blood tests to get a heap of information from them, which majority of the time, it's really helpful for your patients in saving them, lots of money. And yeah, I think I've kind of really been able to avoid the shiny new product thing. And as I said to Rachel, I'm so grateful that I found her. Otherwise, I'd probably be up shit quality zinc creek still. And if you don't know what that means, then you should probably get yourself into some group mentoring with Rachel. Okay, bye.